Hi, I wanted to make a video today to show you how I went from this to this, the thought process behind it, and how everything is all connected. I bought this land in Quebec, Canada in the summer of 2017. What I really wanted to do with this land was create a whole permaculture design based on water, because I truly believed that in the next decades this will be the most important asset. Even though I had a creek on my property, it does go dry usually from mid-June to about the end of August. So if I wanted to plant crops and do tree systems, I would definitely need water on the property and also stored inside the soil. From the northeast corner of the property to the southwest one, I had about 20 meters of slope. So that's gonna be more than enough gravity power to capture all that rainwater. The idea was to do 4 ponds, but I actually only had time to do 3. And the elements that were going to connect all this system were swales and ditches. To be able to measure where these swales and ditches and ponds were going to go, I had to measure with the laser and put about 300 field flags everywhere to have a very good feel of topography and to actually have an accurate read of the land, because our eyes always plays tricks on us. Even though I've never operated one, I rented a small excavator in autumn of 2017 so I could actually dig holes, 13 test holes, so I could see with my own eyes in the spring which holes held water and which didn't. I had an original design in my head, but I had to rearrange everything because the land didn't want these ponds to be there. They wanted to be elsewhere. Never fight Mother Nature. She's gonna slap you in the face. So the northeast pond was the entrance to the system. The goal was to capture rainwater from the road and on the highest swale and make it trickle to the first pond. And then this pond would have a swale that would go to a second pond that would be filled by the first pond and also fed by a little spring in the month of May. These 2 ponds are exactly at the same level, and via the swale, they can actually help each other balance out. When these 2 ponds and the swale are actually full, it then goes over a spillway right in the middle. This water will then reach the 3rd swale. The purpose of the 3rd swale was actually to collect water from the first 2 ponds, but also from another road to be able to soak all that water into the soil. And when that swale was full, the spillway diverted the water to a valley, and this valley channeled it to the main pond. I have to say that finished, it's really a gorgeous sight. But it took quite a while to get there. And I had to destroy, temporarily, a lot of stuff. But I knew that with time, nature would benefit. I was very fortunate also to find huge rocks that I could use to build a shore on the north side, so in the spring the rocks would actually accelerate the melting of the snow. I even had designed the house to be on that little plateau, so it could benefit from the most sun exposure in winter. I actually used the dam of the main pond as a private road to get from the house side to the main road. Underneath the dam, I've installed some pipes that run about 30 meters and that I could use in the future to water productive gardens. And all this by gravity. The spillway of this pond is actually an 18-inch diameter pipe that goes underneath the dam, then goes into a little ditch to reach the 4th and final swale. This is the longest one. It's about 200 meters or 600 feet. I was going to make a 4th and final pond there, but I lacked time and budget. Once this big swale is full, it either exits through one of the 2 spillways, either from the north one and reaches the creek, or through the southwest one and slowly exits the property. In the future, I'd like to do kind of a natural filtration system with trees and bushes and brush and whatever, just so the water that exits my property is actually cleaner than when it fell from the sky. And if you ever want to do something like this on your property, please do hire a permaculture designer before you do any of this. This is the main structure, the main backbone of the whole system. Once you got the basics down, the whole system just evolves better over the years. And by far, water for me is the best investment for the future. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.